I'm on a train, like an actual Amtrak train. It's so awesome. And I'm going backwards. Hey, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. It's kind of cool because I've had a pretty crappy day. But actually, I'm on a train right now. That's like seriously always been on my bucket list of things that I want to do. I try to take each and every little thing that I do get and enjoy it fully, knowing that as fast as it, like a speeding bullet, comes to me, is also as quickly as it goes from me. So I spent most of the day, as you know, waiting, calling, trying, praying, crying. Then I spent hours walking with my bags. Not much, but all I have. And I made it. And I am sore and battered and bruised from carrying them, manhandling my bags. Not in the best physical condition anymore these days. But I'm good. Because I know another day may have not worked out in the greatest way for anyone, but I tried. I did something. Although I'm going from Harrisburg to Philadelphia, well, you know, I'm still taking steps. I'm chugga-chugga-choo-chewing. My youngest son, Benny, always wanted to be a train conductor or engineer, and he used to love Thomas the Tank. I did his whole room with Thomas bedding, and my boss got him a wooden toy chest that was Thomas, that when the lid was on, he could sit on it and ride it. It was so cute. Handmade. And then the wallpaper border, and all that fun stuff. But each of my boys, Steven loved Hot Wheel cars, and he had literally like 2 Rubbermaid tote containers full of Hot Wheel cars. Jonathan used to like the Fisher-Price little people with the towns, and he would link all the parts of the town together, so cute, on his little play rug. And Benny liked his magnetic trains, Thomas. But Benny had a lisp when he was little, which I miss and I love. Look at that. So he used to say, Thomas! And see, guys, that's been my problem, honestly, is like, if I go a little west or towards the Chicago area, my firstborn is there with his family and my new grandbaby, my only grandchild. If I go south to Florida, that's home to me. That's what I know. That's where I feel good and well and happy, near the ocean, in a familiar place, surrounded by family. But that's my dad, my sister, my nephew, who's 4, who I have yet to meet or hold in my arms. Then I've got Pennsylvania, where I am, and I have been for the last 7+ years, not of my doing, but because I don't quit on my kids, especially when they're taken from me wrongfully. And I've done everything I could possibly do, including court and everything. And the problem is not that I'm incapable or unable to care for myself, provide for myself, or protect, nurture, care for, and teach my sons. I mean, they're living proof. That's easy to prove, which I thought I did last year in my custody proceedings for my youngest son, because he's still a minor at 15. The other two, I don't get a say-so anymore. That right was taken from me wrongfully. My dad always said, 2 wrongs don't make a right. But I'm all about righting some wrongs, getting some wrong things back right again. You know what I'm saying, I hope. Well, while I was at the Harrisburg station, I had just gotten in. I took my socks off and I just sat, 'cause that's all I could do. I so low on energy and reserves, and I'm getting to the point where I don't have anywhere to pull from left. And as I'm just quietly, silently sitting there resting, still my shirt damp with sweat, an officer approaches me with a badge and a mask and asks me if I have a ticket. I said, "No, sir, I just arrived here. I've carried all these bags and I walked a long way and I'm just catching my breath." Blah, blah, blah. "Well, if you don't have a ticket, you're going to need to pack up your things and exit the building." Really? Yeah. I had to take my sore, bruised arms, and I don't shoot up drugs, bruised from walking all this way today, carrying them, and they're heavy because I stuffed as much as I could that was important into as little amount of bags that I would have to carry. Yeah. I need food, I need water, I need clothing, I need toiletries, and I have my gifts that I've been painting and crafting for my granddaughter, trying to, which I was hoping she would have had when she was born 2 months ago and counting. I thought I would already see my number 1 son out in Illinois. Still haven't gotten anywhere. I'm not without the ability or the capability to do that. I've traveled a lot within the country, but I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been to New York. I was actually born in New Jersey, but as a baby, my parents decided to move to Florida, so that's all I really knew, where I grew up. I've been through Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, I mean, a lot of places. Sometimes alone, sometimes not, but for some reason I had someone, usually my dad. The guilt money thing, you know. Oh, well, I'll take care of the expenses of the car. Okay, thanks, Dad. Love you. But now I don't have anyone, and I don't have the means, financially, that is, or the physical capability anymore. I may be 43, but as I hope everyone can see, I'm not well, and I haven't been for some time in many different ways. I just keep trying, and I spoke that aloud the entire way that I walked to myself. I said, keep step by step, one step at a time. Don't give up. Don't quit. Put the bags down. Stop and rest for a moment. Gather yourself. Go again. And I kept talking myself up. And then, let me see if I can find this really quick, because the coolest thing happened. I have literally been in prayer all day. Just, speaking out loud, invoking what I do want for myself, because here I get no rights. Oh yeah, back to that cop. Well, I gather my bags, I go outside, and then I'm like, all right, well, I have this amount of cash, and that's what I have. So I'm either going to be stuck here in a place I don't want to be, where I don't know, I'm not familiar, or I just see if they have anything that I can afford, and I just take it, because it's one or the other. I get options. I don't get choices here. Never have. FYI. So I have a very unique, sometimes complicated, different, authentic relationship with God, my God, Creator, Source. Not the God of this world, although there is a relationship there. Not a pleasant, positive one, though. A learning lesson, however. I just read between the lines, especially in Scripture. And I see things for exactly what they are. And I don't package it in glitter and rainbows and unicorns just so I don't hurt feelings. I actually have the balls enough to tell people when they screw up. Or I am the person that if something doesn't look good because it does not, that you're wearing or something, I will find the most polite way, or even a roundabout way, but get the message across. And it's always shoot the messenger, crucify, crucify, condemn, condemn, judge, 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 blame, blame, blame. Point that finger at me. Yeah, well, I'm trying to put my family back together, and that's all I've ever wanted. What's everybody else doing these days? Oh, the cop, that's right. So I can't make this shit up, nor would I, because it's not funny. I'm lucky to even be on this train at all right now, trying to just get home, wherever that may be, and knowing I'm going to have to make a choice between my kids again, my grandbaby, my sister, my father. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done with the whole options thing. I have rights and responsibilities, and I get choices. Beggars can be choosers. Because I say so. And it takes one to know one. Alright? So, I'm in the bathroom. I just got my tea tree oil and lavender out, my deodorant, and a little thing of tea tree body wash to just kind of get the sweat off. And when this gets all sticky and itchy and hot, it's just uncomfortable. It bothers me. So I like to just, like, if you've ever been in a hospital and you get the washcloth and just that sponge bath, and it's just refreshing. That's all I wanted, was the sweat and the stink off of me, and all the bugs that were at me to, now here's some tea tree and lavender, get away from me. I have enough parasites in my life as it is. Be gone. So I'm about to start washing up, and I hear blah blah blah, something police, and I'm like, hello, yes, I'm in here. And I thought, oh God, is something, what's going on? I'm gonna need you to step out. And I'm thinking, what is going in the bathroom, the ladies' room? Okay. I come out, and he said something about my ticket. Now, the first time I didn't have one yet. This time I did. I walk out with my ticket. Yes. And he turns around, and he's like, well, someone complained and said that you had a towel in here, and we don't allow washing up in, they're not public bathrooms. What the, what? Same cop, mask and badge. As far as I know, that is. I mean, mask and badge. Doesn't really prove, but sounded like, eyes, forehead looked like. I don't know. So he's like, well, I'm going to have to go over the rules because it's my job. And I didn't say this, but I really wanted to. But I thought, no, I have bigger fish to fry and I don't eat swine, so. But man. Oops. Yeah, so. I said, okay. But I was thinking, now there are rules for a female, such as myself, to use the ladies' room and be able to do so in privacy, confidentially. Go ahead with your rules, officer, sir, yes, sir, master, sir. Bow, salute, flag, I don't know. Stand, kneel, I don't know. Go, sir, yes, sir. He turns around and he has this thingamajig on his chest that looks like a walkie-talkie kind of speaker thingamajig. I don't know what it is. Turns around, flips back to me, goes like, turns it on, and he's like, and he faces me again. And he's like, now you know that I need to record you and I need to give you the rules because something. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, wait, go ahead. You know, can I get back to washing up in the ladies' room? Oh, that's right. Because he probably thinks I'm a dude. Well, big balls. I never had a cocktail weenie. Not a dude. So it took everything at this point. I mean, I can barely even make a fist. I like to grasp my pen. I'm so exhausted. I still haven't eaten but a banana and a granola bar. I really want some coffee. I'm tired, you know? So I did everything I could to not do what I wanted to do or say what I wanted to say. But then after the second time I was like, well, you know, what's the worst that would have happened? I would have been arrested, taken to jail, I would have gotten to sleep, eat, take a shower, all right, or get on a train and go somewhere where I don't know if I'm gonna get out of there and get home. Either or. Go ahead, officer, sir, yes, master, sir, yes, sir, whatever. And he said, well, someone said to me that you had a towel. I said, it's a little hand towel, just a bit larger than a washcloth. It's right there on the sink if you'd like to see it, officer, sir. He looks in through the corridor, doesn't say anything. And I said, I've done nothing wrong. I don't remember if I said this or not, honestly, and I don't want to lie. Because, you know, everything you say here in the flip side, inverted, upside down matrix that we're in can and will be used against you, me, I. So I'm like, what are my charges? What crime did I commit? My natural human need to relieve my bladder? Splash water on my face? And I gave him that look the whole time. Thank you. Like, you're not scaring me, you're not intimidating. Oh, just shut up or sit down. I'm not a criminal. I'm a homeless, helpless mother who's also a disabled female who has no one, no support, no resources here, like money, means to accomplish what I want, my goal, which is my family put back together again by me doing whatever is necessary, even representing myself in the Supreme Court. Me, myself, and I do. Got a little practice with that last year with the custody proceedings. I was going through it. Just moved into Hell House last September was the court order. Every other weekend I was supposed to have my son, but due to my condition and not wanting to dare take a chance that any of my children or my grandbaby has this or ever gets it, the true CoronaCon silent pandemic, plandemic, nanotechnology that is incognito, embeds in your skin through your pores and hair follicles. No, I can't sing, because that's what it does. Attacks all the senses: eyesight, hearing, voice, taste. Yep, smell. Mine all work, but like they're not as good as they used to be. My Nana used to call me Eagle Eye. I had precision vision. Not so much anymore at 43. These things, like I always tell you guys, these soul-stealing, life-sucking, radiation-emitting, biophoton-stealing devices that aren't smart, they're stupid. I saw as I was being ignored, or oh, she saw me looking all day by everyone that passed me, none of whom stopped to help me except one lady. Beautiful sister that worked at a hospital that I was sitting there out front, and I asked her if she knew how to get to the bus station. She sure did, and she told me how to get there, and I got there, and now I'm here on the train, on my way to the city of brotherly love. I wonder what all the sights are to see in Philadelphia. I know one place I'm like drooling to go, the museum. Especially like basement style, where they have Egyptian artifacts of Ramses. I want to go there. Please, anyone? Bueller, mother, may I? Maybe I have to call the cop and ask him if I'm allowed to do anything, or have a say so, or get a choice, like pee in a ladies' restroom, since I'm a female. So, it's dark now. I needed to turn my all-day frown upside down. So there you go. From me to you. See you on the other side, maybe. Bucket list, check. I'm on a train, man.